Alright, what am I looking at?
Oh.
This?
Just wanted you to see there's a new currency in there.
Forma Soul. Ah, yes. Fire Emblem Heroes. Stop. There are enough currencies. I don't even remember them all at this point. What is this called? Midgard Gem. Do you guys remember it was called Midgard Gem? I just look at it and I think of it as like ugly toenail. It looks like a toenail to me, dudes. Like a dragon toenail or something. Whatever. And you guys already know, I always call this Goddess Piss because it's yellow. It's making the leaf sparkle. I just call it Goddess Piss. And Heavenly... Like, come on. You have enough currencies. Why do we need more? We don't even use all of them. Ugh. Alright, fine. Forma Souls. An enigmatic treasure used to transform Forma units into allies by imbuing them with souls. Fuck, that's bullshit. Are you telling me we can now make our Forma heroes into real heroes?
Scroll down.
You gotta buy it. Are you kidding? No. What? Just monetize harder, will ya? Just, here's my wallet. Take it. Take it. Take it. Joking. I'm not paying shit. Anyways, what is a Forma Soul Pack? A Forma Soul Pack features the Forma Soul item that allows you to add Forma units from the Hall of Forms event to your army. So what does that mean? I'm presuming it means we can have these events show up and now we can like make them into a real hero. Now I don't know, I don't think we'll get all the skills and whatnot. That'd be crazy, but still. Anyways, what is included in the pack? 60 orbs plus bonus 1 Forma Soul. When a Forma Soul pack is purchased in the shop, a Forma Soul will be sent to your present list. Each Forma Soul pack may be only purchased once per player. Additional Forma Soul packs will be available periodically in the future. For pricing information, please just check. Don't even talk to me about prices. Orbs and Forma Souls cannot be used on devices operating. Alright. Make a Forma unit your ally. By using one Forma Soul, you can add one Forma unit that you raise in the Hall of Forms event from version 4.3 onward to your army. Forma units that have been added to your army are indicated by a blue background and stars, which means you can't inherit them. No, the same Forma unit cannot be added to your army more than once. Forma Souls may be used to add Forma units, but they're going to be classified as different heroes entirely. Removes all merges and sacred seals, so they don't get extra sacred. Wait a second, are you? They're going to keep their skills.
Yes. They'll keep the skills.
But they can't get merged, or sorry, they can't be inherited.
Correct, and they can't be manualed.
Alright.
And you can't merge them down onto another unit.
Alright. I would presume they keep everything that they have, but let's see. Anyways, Forma Souls may be used to add Forma units to your army during a certain period after the Hall of Forms event in which they appeared has ended. The duration of this period is displayed in the events menu screen after it ends. Forma units added to your army in this way will remain your ally even after the Hall of Forms event has ended. Unused Forma Souls will remain in your possession and may be used to add Forma units from future Hall of Forms events to your army. In other words, I think they are trying to push you to like just buy extra Forma Souls in case you have multiple heroes that you want to take at once, because apparently it's limited, so you can only buy one per event. So that's I presume how they plan it out. Please note the following details about Forma units that have been added to your army. When added to your army, a Forma unit will retain any skills and levels, but will lose any merges and sacred seals gained during the Hall of Forms event. In other words, no merges, but they will keep all the skills and whatever level you set them at. Forma units cannot transfer their skills to other heroes or Forma units via inherit skill. The Forma unit cannot be sourced. Alright, makes sense. This way, this way you could pay like what? I don't know the price, they don't say it, but let's say if it's $10.
60 orb pack, so 60 orb pack is somewhere between 26 and 40 bucks.
Okay, never mind, even higher than $10. 26 to $40, and you can get like all these great fodders. I think the point of this is so you don't
fodder. Oh, just the unit.
No, I'm saying that's why they did it like this. So you don't spend $26 to $40, get a Forma unit, get all these broken ass skills, and then just inherit them away. Like they don't want the intention of this to be to like use Forma to get cheap fodder. No, it's if you make a Forma unit, you really like that Forma unit, here you can keep it, but you gotta pay for it. That's the intention.
Yep.
Forma units cannot be used to increase a hero's merges, but heroes can be used to increase a Forma unit's merge. What? What? Wait.
Hmm?
Wait.
They can't stack. If they were stuck on merge, they would just stagnate and probably rot.
But you do
But you
realize
can't use them to get, like, if you have a +9 leaf, you can't use that to get the last merge.
I get that, but you do realize in the future, say we get like a armored hero, for example. Like, oh my god, say this is just an example on my top of my head, but Mordecai's not armored. But say it was Mordecai, he was like 170 BST. We get Mordecai in like a Path of Radiance Forma.
Yep.
You get him. I get all these broken skills on him, right? I get all these max value point skills on him. Like, say I get distant counter. Say I get a dual rally. Say I get like, you know, special spiral or whatever. Say I get that. And then all I have to do is just get like 10 extra Mordecais, normal Mordecais, merge it into this Forma Mordecai. Now I have a +10 Mordecai with like max value skills. And now I have like an ideal hero for scoring in arena.
Yep.
What the? That's such a cheap way of... It's not completely broken, guys. It's not. Don't get me wrong. Like, that was an example. But I'm just saying, this is such a shortcut. It's insulting in a way because one of the hardest things in Heroes is like, I pulled this Summer Leg Yarn. She's hot. She's really good with this reverse desperation. She's so good. One of the top blue mages. She has Swift Sparrow 3. I'm going to fodder her off for Swift Sparrow 3. Like, this game forces you to make these hard choices, these sacrifices, and now Forma Heroes can essentially just skip it. Granted, you don't control who the heroes are. Yes, you don't. But I'm saying, that example I just gave of Mordecai could be a way to, like, skip all the hardships. And just go, like, all you have to worry about is our merges. But
yeah, you just get to skip the fodder part.
Yeah. It feels like a shortcut that whales can take advantage of, and honestly, I'm not the only one to say maybe we should keep something after the Hall of Forms, right? Which is why on Discord we are trying to do a showcase of Hall of Forms heroes, like the best versions that you guys have created. That's our way of trying to like keep the memories of what you did alive, right? Like these heroes that you made, that you worked really hard on, that you got really lucky on. But instead, IS has taken like that simple concept. Like, all I wanted from them was like, hey, in this Hall of Forms, these are the heroes you've made. This is the skill. These are the skills you had at the end of it. Like, I thought that was going to be like okay enough. Like, at least that way my hard work is meaningful because it's part of the game and I can look back on it instead of like inevitably forgetting about it. But instead of doing that, or instead of being even nicer and allowing us to keep one of them or something like, and having all these restrictions, oh, you can keep it. You just gotta pay for it.
At most, I would have just minded if there was a way to record units we previously had used.
I just wanted to record it. Ideally, yeah, you keep it, but like that's a bit too much. I understood that.
Yeah, that part, honestly, for all intents and purposes, having a pass like this that's a reasonably high orb pack, and then you get the codes. Well, and not to mention, you only can keep one unit per.
I know, but you can
choose a good 5-star lock or a merge project.
No, it's not one unit per. You can only buy the pack once per.
Yeah, so you'd either have to...
But in the future, you can actually keep an entire team if you just kept buying it.
Yeah, you'd have to wait out 4 months for that one, at least.
Yeah. It's called a screenshot, guys. A screenshot's not the same as having it in the game. Come on.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
It's not something I'm particularly worried about, but I can understand why some people might be.
All right. Anyways, the only restrictions they honestly have are no assets or flaws, can't be comment manuals, that's fine, can't be skill inherited, that's fine. Aside from that, like, they're basically normal heroes. Like, the game will treat them as normal heroes. They will score the same. They just have restrictions to, like, skill inheritance. Like, they can't be skill inherited away from, and no asset or flaws.
Yep.
Guys, it's just... The game in the past, like, month and a half has just felt like, why are you trying to make money so badly, you know? Throw us a bone. Like, how hard is it to give your first Forma away for free?
The first one in general, maybe, but other than that, I wouldn't expect it.
I'm just disappointed, honestly. It feels like all they care about is making money.
This is one of those times where it just doesn't feel like I'm bothered, and that might just be because this shouldn't be something for free. Even if it is a serious advantage, it should not be for free.
Mud,
Like,
you're
just
right. I mean,
outright.
this is this. If I make the decision not to buy this, is the same thing as it not existing. Well, no, actually, that's not true. It's not the same thing as it not existing. It's gonna other players can take advantage of it.
Again?
But yeah. Anyways, I'm a fan of the concept, just not a fan of the fact that you're making us pay for it, which means I can't get it. You know, I get the game needs to make money, but the game has been making a lot of money for a long time now. I just don't understand why. Like, this is just they took probably the best game mode they've made in the entire past year and then monetized it, just like they took Ether Raids and monetized it by putting in Ether Raids only skills onto heroes, you know, or like mythic heroes, legendary heroes. You need them to be competitive in that mode. It just rubs me the wrong way, guys. That's all.